Oh, today is starting off as a lazy, lazy Saturday. But in actuality, I did wake up this morning and hosted two classes of the Rat Club on OutSchool. So I'm going to show you guys, well, tell you guys how it's been going on OutSchool. I've been on OutSchool for 2 years now. So I'm sure you guys are eager to hear how's it been? 2 years on rat school and well, not rat school, out school. 2 years on out school and still going. Here's an update for you. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been waiting to hear about out school. Out school, well, I've been teaching on out school consistently since 2020. It was like, what, I think I got accepted in March of 2020, so 2020, and I started like effectively, like I released classes and started accepting bookings in May of 2020. And I've been going strong in one area. And so you guys know, like in 2020, like the world was shut down, right? And people were like, my kids are at home and they wanted something for their kids to do. So bookings were like all my classes were getting booked. I had all types of classes to choose from. Now, let's fast forward to 2022. I don't get the same bookings that I did in the beginning. You know, you guys probably had seen, oh, this person made $10,000 a month just working on OutSchool. Now, I don't know who's still doing that. If you have built up like all of these clients, say you're teaching, like you're a core teacher and you're really targeting those people that do like traditional homeschool. Like I'm not talking about like K-12, because K-12, you know, I'm with K-12 Stride, and they're not a homeschool. They're public school at home. Like you log into classes, you got to be face to face to your teachers. Truancy officers will come to your door if your kid isn't in class like they're supposed to be. So it's not, K-12 is not a homeschool. Homeschool, I mean like the people that where the parents go and like purchase a curriculum and they are the ones, like they are the teachers, where the parents are the teachers. Like that type of homeschool. And if you're a teacher and you specialize in that and you're targeting those homeschoolers and you're offering math and writing and social and all different things that would make up a school day, you have high probability of being like, bam, make money, money, money. That's how I feel. Me, I've always I didn't do stuff like that. I wanted out school classes to be fun classes. So I did like how to make Play-Doh. So we would do, and it was no cook Play-Doh. So Play-Doh that parents didn't even have to help do. And then I just tell them the ingredients. We would make the Play-Doh. Then we'd make things out of the Play-Doh, talk about it, do different colors, experiment with, you know, food coloring, all types of stuff. I had a class like that. I still have a class like that. But then it got delisted because after like almost 2 years of it being listed, they were like, oh, you can't use the title Play-Doh. You got to say something else like clay. And so because I said Play-Doh, they said, oh no, that is trademark, so you can't use that. So then they got a little stricter, and I get it. Different laws, and you just want to cover all bases, and you don't want to be sued. So you have to be correct, right? So OutSchool has gotten a lot stricter, and a lot of things that they do are different now than it was before. Because before 2020, there was OutSchool. OutSchool wasn't born in 2020. They just blew up in 2020. Like, bam. Everybody knew about OutSchool. But for me, I like classes like that. Clay. Making clay. I have a puppet time with friends class. And everybody bring a stuffed animal. I bring my puppets and we chat. That's really good for the preschoolers. And I became a popular like preschool, like from the ages of like even two. I think I've had some 2-year-olds like really, mature 2-year-olds, but from the ages of like 3 to 5, I become really popular in that age range. And so I get a lot of people that are requesting those classes. Oh yeah, we love your puppet class. So then I have a ESL conversation social class. The class that has been like nonstop has been my rat club. I have pet rats, and my rats actually died. They all passed away over the summer. They all passed away, and I was thinking, okay, I'm done with rats for a while because I got a new house. I really don't have the time for it. There's so many other things I need to do instead of taking care of rats. But then the rat club, I had to pause the rat club, and then I got messages, please start the rat club back. Please, please, please. So I went and got more rats. For the first time, I have boy rats. And I started back the rat club. That has been consistent. They love the rat club. So if you are doing clubs or like specialty type classes, like myself, you'll get bookings, but it's not going to be like, oh, I'm making so much. I don't know what to do with my schedule. So I'm not like exploding at the seams, but I'm still getting bookings. Like my rat club I can fit 9 people, and I have 4 in my rat club. I have 4 that come consistently. And then my other classes, I might have like 2. Here and there, I'll have like 2. I have a drawing with shapes class. I have, what's another class I have? Drawing with shapes. I'm trying to see what's still available, because some of them are not available anymore. Some of them I closed. But yeah, those types of classes. That's the update with me. I'm still doing OutSchool, but OutSchool is not my moneymaker. It is not. I don't make curriculum like that. I like to do OutSchool for fun. So clubbish type things, drawing, conversation, art, chit chat. Well, that's conversation. So those are the things that I like to do with OutSchool. And in a week, I average about $40 to $50 a week on OutSchool. And I only do it on Saturdays now. So just on Saturdays. That's the only day I do it on, because I teach full time for teaching middle school for Stride K-12. And I still do Cambly. So I do Cambly before Stride K-12. Then I do Stride K-12, which is my full-time teaching position. And then on the weekends, Saturday, I do OutSchool. So I do OutSchool on Saturdays. And so just on Saturdays, I'm getting on average about $40 to $50 a week. And that's my OutSchool journey. So I started off I was never that teacher that made like thousands of dollars off of OutSchool. I did have some teacher referrals. So every time you refer a teacher, you get, I think it's $200. Is it 100 or 200? I can't remember now. It's been a while since a teacher has used my referral link. But you get money for referring teachers, and then they have to teach like their first, I think they have to teach a class or their first 2 classes. They have to like not just get hired, but they have to start teaching. And then you will get your referral money for that. And then your classes, you get to make the schedule. You get to make the prices and your schedules and all that. And for my rat club, I could charge more. I only charge $6 per student per week. So $6 a week for a club membership. That's all it is, a club membership. And that's all I charge, $6 a student. And so if I have 4 students so far, then that's 4 times 6. There you go, $24. And then OutSchool, of course, takes their little fee. Oh, we found these parents for you. Let me get my money. So OutSchool has been fun for me, but it's definitely not my source of like income. It's just fun money. So I get that money and it's like, bloop, I'll put that in there. So I get if I wanted to I use that money to where, say I'm going out for the week, going on a date or something, I have that little pocket money in there that I can use and not touch my other money, so that it works for me. So you have to ask yourself, what do I want to do in OutSchool? What is my purpose? Am I trying to be like this full-time teacher? Then you got to think of your curriculum. What curriculum are you going to build? Are you qualified to teach it? Because OutSchool goes off of that. Are you qualified to teach this? What qualifications do you have? Like if you're trying to do a class on feelings, are you a counselor? Are you qualified to teach about feelings? So you got to think about that too. And then look at your time. Like, what do you want to do? How much time are you going to put into it? And then you got to give yourself time to build up clientele. Now, I will say social media, Facebook, does have groups for OutSchool teachers you can post your classes. I haven't been, but I think I'm going to do that this week and kind of post some of my classes. You can just put your classes in front of parents, be like, look, you can put your classes in front of other teachers, because teachers have kids too. I have kids, and I'm trying to find a class for my son to do Spanish. So you can put your classes in these groups. They have groups for people that teach on OutSchool. They have groups for parents that are looking for teachers and classes on OutSchool. Join these groups and push your classes out there, and you can gain people. You can even create coupons. So you get a coupon and you're like, okay, first class 50% off. You can do that. Or first class is free. You can do that. And that's how you can build your clientele. So OutSchool has many ways where you can build it into your own business. I just haven't done that. So it's just not, I don't want to teach full time on OutSchool. I just don't want to at this time. Maybe in the future, maybe it'll change. But so I stay active because maybe in the future I want to up it a little bit. But as of now, I just want to remain active and just do my clubs. Just do my fun stuff. I just want to keep the fun stuff for now. That's like, I'm going to log in and have fun. Not that teaching's not fun, but you get the gist, because you have to create your own curriculum. You have to create your own curriculum. If you're teaching full time, you got to line up with the standards, whatever standards you're using, and how are you going to assess the students? Like there's teacher stuff that you have to do if you're going to do it like from that angle. And so I'm like, oh, I do so much in the teaching world already. I just want to create a space where they can come, hang out with their peers, and we can chat about stuff that we love to do. A safe space for that. So I bring the topic, I gather the friends, and that's why I have my $6 per student. And OutSchool actually sent me an email saying, you could make this $8. Other teachers are offering the same class for $8. I'll just keep it at $6, right? So hopefully that gives you a little insight into my OutSchool journey. I'm loving OutSchool for what I do with OutSchool. So depending on what you want to do with OutSchool, you got to have a plan. You really have to have a plan. You have to do a lot of marketing. If your school becomes like popular, then OutSchool would be like pushing it out there. Like, look, we have this class. Come on. So once you become like this popular teacher, then they will start pushing your classes like in those. Have you ever seen advertisements on like Facebook or Instagram or look, OutSchool? And then you see like a sample class. They have listings. If you become a popular teacher, they will push your listings out there so you can get even more clients. I think I was in their little promotional listing of classes one time. And that was 2020. 2020, I kind of blew up in 2020. Remember, people were looking for things for their kids to do. Now everyone's going, well, not everyone, because my youngest is still at home, but my teens went back to in-person schooling. But now that people are like mostly in-person schooling, then it's like, okay, we don't have time for that. If you're a parent like me, you're looking for classes for the weekends or something fun, engaging, or even if you want to do tutoring, math tutoring or something for after school. there you go. So those are some different options in my journey with OutSchool. So hopefully that helps you if you're kind of on the fence, or if you're wondering, how are you doing in comparison to someone else? So, as always, TTF.